Yo, what's going on, everybody? This is Dylan Talk Sports. My name is Dylan. In this video, what we're going to be doing is we're going to be talking some baseball. Cleveland Guardians, they just signed their new manager. We have signed Stephen Vogt, I think is how you say his name. It was talked about over the past couple weeks of if this is going to be something we do. Could we possibly sign him? Who could be our new manager, since Tito has been openly come out this offseason or this season towards the end of the year saying that he was going to be retiring. And in that moment, everybody was like, okay, who are the Guardians going to go after? Who's going to be the Guardians' new manager? Ultimately, we ended up deciding to sign him to be our manager. He's being signed to a 3-year deal. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to kind of go through and break it down, kind of discuss who he is, where he came from, what he's been doing over the past couple years, and then if I think he'll be a good manager for the Guardians going forward, and kind of how his, I guess you could say, his system, his way of coaching could impact the Guardians. So without further ado, if you're going to enjoy, make sure you do drop a like. And without further ado, let's get into it. All right, a little bit of background on this guy. Like I said, Stephen Vogt, how I think you pronounce his name. He's 38 years old. He was drafted back in 2007 to the Tampa Bay, at the time, Devil Rays. Throughout his career, he's played for the Oakland A's, the Atlanta Braves, the Milwaukee Brewers, the Arizona Diamondbacks, and the Atlanta Braves. He was a catcher. He was also an all-star. I don't think he won any World Series titles, but he was an all-star catcher. He knows how to play the position very well. Throughout his time in his career, he's been bouncing around from team to team. One of the things that everybody did say about him is he knows how to, just galvanize the troops. He knows how to get in everybody's head and say, even if they're doing bad, hey, let's go, who cares, let's try and win some games. There was also this transcript that kind of got put out where I want to kind of read it for you. I'll put it on screen as well so you can see it. It says Vogt has been considered a favorite among fans who saw him as an underdog and every man, and he was also a popular among teammates on each team he was with that he played for. It also then goes on to say, and in March of 2019, he was voted one of the funniest teammates of the San Francisco Giants in a poll of his fellow players. So it kind of shows that he can be a fun guy. He can be a happy guy. He's not going to come in here having this attitude of, you do what I say and I'll get you guys to a World Series. He's going to have fun, and that's what I think the Guardians have been the past few years, even with Tito. Tito, he just knows how to have fun. It's sure, are we trying to win? Yes, but are we trying to win in a very strict way? And then it's if you're not winning, then it's you just feel a dark clouds over your head. We're not trying to win that way. We're trying to have fun. We're trying to vibe, but when time comes to put up or shut up, we can do that. But at the most of the time, I would say about 80 to 90% of the time throughout the season, we're trying to just have fun. Now, a lot of times people want to say, well, I want my manager to know what they're doing. Have they played before? Do they know what they're doing? Let me put up a clip up on screen of him last time he played baseball.
He thought. Vogt drives one, right field. Did he do it? He did. Are you kidding me? Let's go!
Yeah, as you can see, the guy can hit a home run very easily, and also when he comes around those bases, the people love him. I'm going to kind of wrap it up with this. Do I think he's going to be a manager? If I had to say a comfortable scale from 1 to 10 of how I'm feeling at this moment going into the season, I'm going to give it a solid 7. I'm going to give him a 7. Right now, you got me at a 7. I like the guy. I've heard him talk. I know what he can kind of bring to this team. He's at a 7 right now. If you want to go follow him, he has a Twitter page, and I'll put the link to his Twitter in the description if you want to go follow him. But he was actually last season, it says on his Twitter page, he was the bullpen and quality control coach for the Seattle Mariners last season. Within the Guardians organization, I'm not really sure or not, but the Guardians pitching coach that we already had, I think he's going to stay even after Tito leaves. I'm not sure if he's going to go anywhere. But with this Stephen Vogt, however you say his name, is coming in, if he's already kind of a bullpen kind of guy, a pitching coach, kind of person behind the scenes, do we really need to keep our pitching coach, or is this guy going to be able to come in and kind of have the expertise already? Or can we have both of them together and maybe we can have a really good pitching lineup from the starters to the bullpens to the closers all the way through a season? Now, obviously, this is, for those of you who do not know, this is his first time actually being the manager. Like I said, he was a player all the way through his career until about 36, 37 years old, I think. Then he became the pitching and bullpen quality control coach for the Mariners. Now he's getting his first ever, you are the guy, you are the manager type of gig. Will he succeed with the Guardians? I sure hope so, but that remains to be seen. But without further ado, that's going to do it for today's video. Hopefully you guys did go on to enjoy today's video. If you stayed and watched the entire today's video and you enjoyed what you saw here, you want to go ahead and drop a big like on today's video. Thank you very much. If you watched the entire today's video and you have a different opinion on kind of how you think Steven's going to do as the Guardians manager, if you think he's going to succeed, not succeed, what you think his strong suits are, his weaknesses are as being the manager of the Guardians, how you think it's all going to work out. Let me know down in the comment section down below how you think he's going to do. If you're a fan of the content that I am posting here and you're a fan of Guardians content, I do upload sports content whenever it comes to anything Cleveland sports related, and I do upload Guardians content when things are happening. So if you're a fan of that kind of stuff, hit that big red subscribe button and do not forget hit that little notification bell to be notified the second I post. But without further ado, this has been Don Talk Sports. Have a great day. Peace.